I believe it all. Now, I'll make it very short. I had an experience where like Randall was on my show. We totally bonded, got along great. Lala was on my show, bonded, got along great, whatever. One thing has nothing to do with another. Then I had Megan Weaver on my show. Okay. Megan Weaver from Jeff Lewis Live. Okay. Megan came on my show. We talked about a whole bunch of things. One of her stories, you know, Megan from Flipping Out. One of her stories was that she rented Leonardo DiCaprio's beach house and there was Titanic paraphernalia all over the house. I'm like, wait a second. I just have to understand this because this is a little strange to me. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, who was the star of Titanic, you rented his beach house. This is like way back in the day. And like, it was right after Titanic. And there was like, what? Like a poster of him,
but the
right?
iceberg.
I'm like, now, of course, because I get press and I know how it works, I was like, stay on this, David. Ding, 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 ding. The show came out, and this is not about my ego. This ties to the Randall thing. The show came out. We put out the episode, Megan Weaver on. I always talk about what we talk about. I say on, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jeff Lewis. And in the title of the episode, it said Randall and Lala because Randall and Lala were on Flipping Out. So I brought it up and she's like, woo, yay, we love them. Yes, we love them. Lala, Randall, great. So they were in the title, clickbait. Everyone listen because we talk about Randall and Lala. Fine, to hear some backstory. So it comes out and this shit blows up. So all day as it was blowing up, I was texting with Megan, like, girl, I just got you in People. I just got you in Us. With this Leonardo DiCaprio story went viral. Google it. It was in Vanity fucking Fair. It was an Architectural Digest. This thing about Leonardo DiCaprio at his beach house became viral press in millions of countries. So as it was exploding, I was texting Megan, you know, like, girl, has Jeff Lewis been in Architectural Digest? Go show your boss. Like, I just got you at Architectural. Megan and I were having a wonderful kiki all day about this, that this little story was so big. So this is important because we were in contact. So Randall sees this episode title that says Randall and Lala. Now, Randall owes money to Megan Weaver. Megan Weaver did not tell me that. I know things. I know this for a fact. So when Randall saw Megan Weaver and his name in the title, he thinks, holy shit, these two, you know, because think of the narcissist, the guy that wants to have this. Now we know it's all fake. You're shit. But so he didn't want anyone to know that he's like a deadbeat scumbag that owes money to Megan Weaver. So Megan did not talk about this on the podcast. I know this for a fact. I didn't even bring it up because I know it's true. So when Randall saw his name in the episode, Megan Weaver talks about this, that, and Randall, he thinks, shit, these two are fucking outing me that I'm a deadbeat, that I don't pay people. So my phone rings and it's Randall, because Randall now thinks that he wants to know what's going on with the episode. He's like, but he didn't come out and say this to me. So the phone rings and it's him. Okay, let me back up a sentence. Megan also threw me under the bus. So let me back up. So welcome to Hollywood, according to Sarah Fraser. It ain't show friends, it's show business.
Show business, baby.
So this is important. So Randall first calls Megan Weaver. Now here we have a 3 to 6 month wait list, okay, behind the Velvet Rope. If everyone wants to record on a Monday and there's no slots to put it out, some episodes got backed up. So Megan's, I think, came out like a month after we recorded it. So Randall calls Megan and is first going off on Megan like, you fucking bitch, like you're like, and Megan doesn't tell me this. I know this for a fact. You're scumbag. You said I owe money. She's like, oh, that guy, she trashes me. David, who? He put out the episode so late. I don't stand by this episode, but we didn't even talk about that. So Megan trashes me. Like, he put it out so late. We're still friends. Love you, Megan. So Randall, are you listening, Sarah? So
I am.
Randall,
I was just Googling Megan.
Listen,
I
the
forgot
Leo
what
thing
Megan
is all
Weaver
over.
Looked like.
No,
okay.
The blonde. So Randall calls me and he says, am I confusing everyone so far? Yeah.
No, I just wanted to see what Megan looked like. Keep going.
So Randall calls me and he's like, okay, so Randall calls me and the phone rings and he's making a movie with Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. So I pick up the phone and he's like, hey, he's like, 'cause I'm like, why is Randall Emmett calling me? I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. He's like, I'm just calling to let you know Megan is pissed off at you. I almost shit my fucking pants. I thought he meant Megan Fox. I was like, what?
Megan Fox, what'd I do?
Right.
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
I literally was like, I'm never going to work in this business again. I'm like, what? He's like, Megan is pissed at you. And I thought he meant Megan Fox because he's on location in fucking Puerto Rico making the movie with Megan. So I thought Megan Fox is mad at me. So it turns out it wasn't Megan Fox. It was Megan Weaver. Are you following, Sarah? He saw himself in the title. He called, guys, it's going to come full circle. Bear with me. He sees himself in the title. He calls Megan Weaver because he thinks that she said, he owes me money. So when he called her to go off on her for revealing the secret, not that she couldn't have, she's like, I never said that. And fuck David, because he put it out so late. So then he calls me and he's like, Megan's really pissed at you. You put her episode out really late. Now, right. It's right. So you're looking like I'm confused. So after I realized it wasn't Megan Fox and I shit my pants, I'm thinking to myself, like, David, just, oh, the light bulb went off. Because why does Randall Emmett care whether I put out Cynthia Bailey or Nene Leakes or my interview with Ramona or Kath? Why do you care when I put out my Megan? Oh, okay, let's back up. Now, why? I just hung up with her. So he admitted he spoke to her. So it dawned on me, you called Megan because you saw yourself in the title. She, because you thought she talked about how you owe her money. She never said that. You didn't listen. Megan now threw me under the bus just to get you off the fucking phone to say, like, I don't know why he's putting it out a month later. Yep. Thanks, Megan. I still love you. So then when I realized that he was calling me, he's like, Megan's mad at you. Now imagine if, because I started with how great I was. No, it wasn't about my ego. It was important. Megan and I are talking every 3 minutes. So Randall just assumes that I'm like some low-level little podcaster and I don't keep in touch with Countess Luann and Ramona. And I'm speaking. So he just thinks I'm like a loser. But no, I'm speaking to Megan Randall every 3 minutes because the story's blowing up. So what you didn't, this is why you never lie, guys, because you need to. So he didn't ever take into consideration that Megan might be a friend of mine. Megan and I were speaking every 30 seconds because I'm getting her at architecture. It was blowing up. He just assumed I'm like a little peon. So when he told me Megan's mad at me, it dawned on me, oh, but what you didn't factor in is that I just spoke to Megan before I spoke to you. So I didn't have the heart to call. So this just shows you what a shyster he is, right? Like this whole story and lie to get this thing taken down. He wanted me to take the episode down when like you're not even mentioned. And Megan isn't mad at me. She did throw me under the bus to get you off the phone, but she's not mad at me. She's thrilled with me because I just got her an Architectural Digest and People. And I mean, if you're a designer, Architectural Digest is a big deal. So I didn't have the heart to tell Randall, buddy, you're fucking caught in your own lie. I just was like yesing him to death. And I was like, we didn't say anything bad about you. Then he's like, wait a second. Screw this phone call. I'm going to get you on FaceTime. So the phone hangs up. And then the FaceTime is ringing. It's Randall Emmett. He's like, look at this. And he's showing me in the background. I see Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly in the background. He's like, dude, I'm on set. Let me tell you something. You're coming to the premiere. We're getting you on the red carpet. I'm like, oh God. Oh God. This is like a true story, guys. I'm like, oh God, this is not going to happen. So when I know that you're just fucked, so I saw all this with Randall, really, truly, I saw it firsthand about what, like, and I'm like, oh, that's great. He's like, you're gonna, I'm like, he didn't go get Megan Fox or Machine Gun Kelly. I was like, I saw them in the background. He was in Puerto Rico. He's like, you're coming on the red carpet. And I was like, thank you. Oh my God, I can't wait for I was like, this is never gonna happen.
Okay.
So I got him off the phone. So then I said to Megan, like, by the way, and she's like, oh my God. So like I talked to her about it. I'm like, he doesn't realize I'm talking to you every 5 minutes. So does everyone find that story interesting? It's a really true story, exactly how it happened. And I was like, I saw this side of Randall before.
You said you started 10 minutes ago. You're like, I have a really quick story.
Sorry. But it was complicated, all the different parts of like, but okay, go on.
So the bottom line is you believe that this is